Hi, I'm Rosa Koire with the Post-Sustainability Institute and Democrats Against UN Agenda 21.com. And I'm also the author of Behind the Green Mask, UN Agenda 21. I'd like to talk with you for a minute here about United Nations Agenda 21 sustainable development and what we're seeing right now, the total unrest, the disruption, the destruction of our existing nation state. And I want you to know that this is part of the goal of United Nations Agenda 21, Sustainable Development. When you think about what SMART is, it's sustainability, monitoring, assessing, rating, and tracking you. So when you hear that the United Nations has a goal of total connectivity, universal connectivity across the world for all people, whether they're in Africa or Asia or anywhere else in the world, that every single school child, it's a UNICEF program, GIGA, should have access to the internet. And in fact, that they say that they have digitalized the world more in the last 10 weeks with the COVID experience. They've digitized the world more in the last 10 weeks than they have in the last 10 years. So this is a goal, and the goal is to control you, to surveil you, to manage you, to monitor you. And why? Okay, am I just paranoid? Is this just some, panic that I have going here? No, this isn't. In fact, the United Nations Agenda 21 Sustainable Development Goal has been very clear for a long, long time, about 150 years. And that goal is to, rid the planet of undesirables, to limit the population. As Ted Turner says, there's just too many people using up too much stuff, right? That's you. So in order to make this, okay, so that's the goal. The strategy, okay, there has to be a strategy. And the strategy is a revolution, whether it's violent revolution with the Bolsheviks and the Communist Chinese, or it's Fabian socialism, which is slow penetration into the universities, the government, and civil society. And so that is what we've been experiencing, of course. And of course, the variable is occasionally you need a little terror thrown in there. That's part of the tactic of making this plan happen. So part of the tactics, of course, are technology and planning, and the amount of technology, the ability to make this plan happen has not been seen on this planet before. There is, the ability to track you, to trace descent, to eliminate descent, has never been so powerful, and so there's not been this capability before. So in the this really has generated the origination of this, I should say, poorly, is in the 1800s with the House, of course, England was ruled by mainly the House of Lords, and these were powerful people who wanted to continue to control. And of course, during that period of time, England was incredibly powerful, was starting to lose their grip on the colonies. And then here the population of Europe had literally doubled within about 100 years. And the other thing was that the poor had learned how to read. So they could read, they could communicate with one another, and they could spread information. So they were dangerous, and also, simply they were the mass. They were considered to be inferior to those who wanted to run and control everything. So you see the popularizers of the One World Plan, which were Bertrand Russell, George Bernard Shaw, H.G. Wells. You saw all of these people were popularizing the idea that there should be one world government, because how could you, keep the planet under control unless you had it under a single, basically benevolent dictator? So from there you went to the League of Nations, which Woodrow Wilson proposed, and it failed, and then go into 1945 with the United Nations. Fast forward to 1992 with the Plan of Action, the Comprehensive Blueprint for Sustainable Development, which basically uses climate change and as an element of terror, that you're destroying the planet. You need to control this vast mass of human beings and limit it. And this is the design of this plan. This is actually the goal of this plan, is to take control of the planet, take control of you, and control the world. and limit the population of the world. This is the roadmap. This is the comprehensive plan of action. What you need to do is refuse to collaborate, refuse to cooperate, do not be an early adopter of technology, and absolutely spread this information. Educate yourself. This is a really quick little shoot here, but I just want you to take a look at more, find out more. You need to know what the goals are. The goals are to get rid of you. You're just too much trouble. So thank you. Check it out, Democrats Against UN, Agenda21.com, and Behind the Green Mask, UN Agenda 21. Thank you.